My stomach's been turning a little bit, which is good. You know, you're nervous. You're like, man, I know I can do it. I'm just anxious to get to game time and go out and show what I can do. And if you're not nervous, then you're probably playing the wrong sport, right? And I'm just excited to get out there with the guys and get to play football. For the preseason game, I only got 2 or 3 drives, and then you're like, man, I want to play. I want to play more. I want to play more. So now here it is. This is go time. This is all the hard work we put in and long hours. So I think everybody's excited to get ready.
Well, I feel good about Chad, but it just anytime you're anxious, and especially we haven't been on the field for so long, so anxious to see how it's going to play out. Just your coaches, you never really turn it off, so you're worried about everything, right? You wake up in the middle of the night worried about something. So we feel good about Chad, but yeah, I'm a little anxious to see just the whole team. It's a new season, new team, how we're going to show up on week 1.
I think there's an expectation now, right? Like, yeah, I was blessed that the first year Mac had a fantastic year and we ended up, winning the championship. But that's the expectation. That's the standard now. And so, we have to take it game by game, snap by snap. And if we look too far in advance, we could get bogged down. We could, it could start affecting our playing, right? But we have to make sure that it's snap by snap and understand that we have the confidence that we can do it.
Even veteran quarterbacks, sometimes start the season, you got to tell them, hey, you don't have to be a superhero. Don't press, don't try to manufacture throws. Just let the game, come to you. And then once we get going, then we'll start pushing some balls down the field. But you can't feel like there's tight windows. I'm gonna force the ball in there. We can't have turnovers. So let the game come to you. Play simple football and make the routine plays we got to make 100% of the time, right? Leadership, ownership, right? He's been in the film room. He comes and talks with us. He's pushing guys to work more. They're meeting after practice every day together, watching film. So the leadership's there. Skill set, he's athletic, right? He's got a big arm. There's some things we're still working through, but I think if he just does what we're asking him, doesn't press too much and executes, we feel really good about Chad's performance tomorrow.
After walking off the practice field yesterday, having a chance to walk back and just being like, man, I've been through some times, right? I've been through some tough times. I've been through some good times and some very good ones and some very bad ones, right? And so I'm thankful that that's how it's molded me. That's who I've become. But also this offseason, how could I have bettered myself to even get better? Like, yeah, I was good beating those teams, and even in the Grey Cup, I was ready when my time was called. But now, how can I withstand all this pressure, all this, the whole season, really, and how can I better myself? And now I feel I'm even more prepared through, this past offseason, just, hours and hours of film work and hours of on the field and off the field, just trying to take care of my body and my mind.